Today, we have an eminent women personality, one of our SheSight Club members, Dr. Pragya Kaushik. Educate us, what do you exactly mean by media literacy?
Critically examining whatever content you're consuming, because it's not necessary whatever you're receiving is correct.
And how women can actually specifically safeguard themselves.
Women are the soft target today. They are becoming victim of such crimes also, online frauds also. Scammers are also targeting them. How to make parents or family members understand that this is not a factual information.
I like that suggestion that you said where parents can actually talk to their children about what you watched today.
Ask them questions. What did you like? What didn't you like?
You might have watched the Netflix series Adolescence, and how that actually, it's a story about the small kid who ends up committing a major crime influenced by the social media narratives that the young kids are being subjected. Do you have any detox methods?
Get up and do some few exercise. There is a turning off button.
Hello everyone, this is Dr. Sevi. Welcome one and all to SheSight Magazine's SheSight Podcast series. SheSight is an independent media house that amplifies women's voices across the globe. We also have the SheSight Club, through which professionals, entrepreneurs, and change makers come together, network with each other, lead, as well as promote themselves and their business. If you're interested, do sign up at shepowerclub.com. And for your regular dose of women's news and women's voices, do sign up at www.shesightmag.com. All links are given below in the description. Let's get started with today's episode. Today, we have an eminent women personality, one of our SheSight Club members, Dr. Pragya Kaushik. Dr. Pragya is a media educator, Fakshala media literacy trainer, digital safety mentor, former assistant professor of mass communication department at Guru Jambeshwar University in Hisar, Haryana, India. She's a social entrepreneur, author at web portals, advisory member, and visiting faculty at universities. Media literacy for all is her campaign, and Dr. Pragya believes that media literacy is not just an academic work or a campaign, it's more about her social contribution. She loves conducting workshops in media literacy and trains the next generation on how to use the digital media safely. Let's get started with today's episode. So we have Dr. Pragya Kaushik with us. Welcome to the show, Dr. Pragya.
Thank you, Dr. Chandra.
I would like to know how you became a media literacy proponent and how has been your journey as a professional so far.
So, thank you for inviting me for sharing my experiences. I must say, my children, they motivated me because right from the beginning, I was inclined towards observing media content, how media is serving something and how the children are consuming. And I had seen the way children were imitating advertisements, their cartoon programs, and I was always sitting with them and guiding them. So guided watching is always, it should be there with the children. Then I thought I must do some work towards this for other children also. Because my both the sons, they know it well, what media literacy is, they understand it, they can consume that media content wisely. But it should be for other children also. So it inspired me to work for other people in the society. And gradually I also learned myself. I studied and I attended workshops, I did training from other organizations also. There is Pathshala India Media Literacy Program, which is supported by Google, and their trainer also, Pathshala Media Literacy Trainer. There also I learned. So this way, I came into this as a media literacy trainer, also educator, and then the journey kept on going. And you can say in Hisar, most of the schools in most of the schools I have conducted these workshops.
So, when we talk about media literacy, I think most of the time people associate it with identifying fake news, especially in today's social media world. There's so much of fake news everywhere, and that's what people think is about media literacy. Is it all, or do you think there is more to it?
Yes, most of the time we think that spotting fake news is media literacy, getting authentic information is media literacy. It is more than that. Definitely, it is there. It is a kind of practice
Mm.
as much as you practice it. But understanding your biases, having critical thinking, and critically examining whatever content you are consuming, it can be through media also, it can be one to one also, in a group also. So, how you are thinking from all perspectives, for example, from where this content has come to you or the message has come to you, who has sent it to you, why, what can be the purpose? You should have questions, you should have doubts about any information which you feel can be correct or not, or the authentic or not.
Um, can we talk about probably some quick actionable items or actionable things that each and every one of us can do to be digitally safeguarded against fake news or be more aware?
First thing is trust your instinct, your experiences, your beliefs are your own because it's not necessary whatever you're receiving is correct.
Mm.
And don't be in hurry. Let time decide. Give time to decide. If you're in hurry, that's why we share sometimes such content which is fake. We have seen most of the time in our family groups, you have seen that misinformation. Misinformation is the false information, but it is being spread unintentionally.
Yeah.
So we need to understand that we have to identify. If you cannot identify, that at least give time to decide whether it is authentic or not. There are some tools also apart from that. Very simple tool is Google Lens, if you can see, for the authentication of any picture if you have doubt. And there are many portals, social initiatives. They are helping our common people to understand what is fake, what is correct information, authentic or factful also. Even government portals are there in our own country. We have cyber tools, PIB, Press Information Bureau. Google is also supporting, as I mentioned earlier, Factshala India Media Literacy. There are many individuals, universities, organizations,
Yeah.
NGOs, they're working towards it. So you have many sources which can help you. And first thing, as you talk about five, first you have to think before you click. Don't share anything without thinking. uh, Give time to time. Only then you share. We trust, we share, and we think that we are doing good for others.
Because ours is a women's platform, I'm a little more interested to understand how women can actually specifically safeguard themselves from, I don't know what are the digital hazards that women face today, and how we can be more aware as well as safeguard ourselves.
Women are the soft target today.
Yeah.
And I think, especially the teenager girls,
Mm-hmm.
you can say they are more fascinated towards it. I've seen that teenagers, they are more inclined towards looking beautiful,
Mm.
whether they are not or there are many apps also which can make you thin also, slim also, fairer, everything is there. So instead of spending too much time on showing your personality, like you look beautiful, it is better you think about a significant content that women they are becoming victim of such crimes also, online frauds also, scammers are also targeting them. So women, they need to understand that if they are online, they also have to be very responsible.
Mm.
Responsibly, they have to handle these platforms. You have to be cautious also. Normally, we think that women cannot learn easily. They are weak. They
Mm.
can cry. They cannot follow anything.
Yeah.
So it is a myth. I will say it is a myth.
Mm.
You have to control, you have to have your own control instead giving your control to technology or any other place.
Is there any specific incident or cases where which was really surprising for you to learn from them?
I can say not a surprise, but definitely it attracted my attention when some participants, specifically college and school students, when they told after like we told them that this is fake, how to identify. So then they told me about how, when they shared it with their family groups or their parents or family of friends also, their family members they didn't believe that because they have their own biases,
Yeah.
they have their own inclination towards particular information. So in that case, neither they wanted to be disrespectful nor they want to accept what parents were saying. So that was a situation of dilemma for how to make parents or family members understand that this is not a factual information.
Yeah. Do you think, the Gen Zs or the next generation are more aware about these things, and it is probably the previous generation that is struggling with fake news?
Gen Z, they know well. Sometimes they are better than us also. But again, our wisdom, the wisdom which we are having, the peaceful mind we are having, the calmness we are having, the logical mind we have, and critically we are thinking, that helps them to handle and control it.
Mhm.
And Gen Z, they know well, but they are not able to convince elders as they should be convincing and guide them with reasoning. They can understand all the things with reasoning. If you have reasons,
Mm.
you have facts, then they will trust you. Otherwise, they are always
Yeah.
like, we know better than you.
What are some of the concerns that you have when it comes to the India's digital landscape? Plus, I would also like you to talk about the hopes and the positive side of it.
The good thing about present India is our government is very active. They are very active in making a cyber secure world. They are very active in making people aware. As I told earlier, TID, Press Information Bureau, Cyber Dose, Shakti 5.0 is specifically for women empowerment and women's digital safety. And we have Tech Sakhi portal also that is for making women to make, they can make complaint against any cyber fraud or something. So
Mhm.
there are many government portals are also there who which are working towards this, and people are getting associated with that. So no doubt population is there, but simultaneously in all fronts, everybody is working towards this to
Mhm.
make people aware.
Yeah, so I'm this is an interesting thought for you. If there is one policy that you want to make change in India, if you had the power to become the government of India, what is that policy or law that you would like to bring in to make digitally safe environment for everyone, specifically women and children?
I feel catch them young,
Mm,
early intervention
mm,
during school time. Start from the school time. Make it just like life skills. Make the media literacy as life skill.
mhm,
It is a part of your. It should be the part of your compulsory syllabus or curricula.
mm,
And if you don't have any independent subject, then at least we can incorporate some few chapters in social sciences group.
mm,
But it should be a part. Secondly, just like our habits, it should be a habit. Everyday teacher can give 2 minute instruction to children. Yesterday, what program did you watch?
mm.
What you noticed in that? Did you like anything? That is very helpful. I used to do with my children.
I like that suggestion that you said, where parents can actually talk to their children about what
Yeah.
you watch today. Do you have more such tips where, let's say, someone who is watching this podcast, who is a parent to a let's say a teenager or even a smaller kid, how can they engage in such conversation without the child feeling threatened or the child feeling unsafe?
Ask them questions.
Mm,
What did you like in it? What didn't you like?
mm,
I have seen when children they are young, they have their own fears also. They
mm,
are scared. But when we don't talk to them, they are going to bed after watching such programs, and they are not discussing with anybody. They will what they will do. They will discuss with their
Yeah.
peer group,
Mm-hmm.
and peer group is as young as they are. So it is better parents should be asking their children about programs, and also for the mindful watching, sit with them,
Mm-hmm.
guide them. I myself didn't like much like cartoon programs, but I used to sit with my children. I never liked watching cartoon programs. The children they believe too much on like what cartoons are serving. For example, they have created a social parallel regulatory system. Children they have like in cartoons you have they seen they have their own laboratory. They are the controller of their world. Everything is under the control. They are the hero of their world,
Yeah.
so that kind of imagination is there. And in real life also, children they start doing that. This is my lab. I'm doing this. It's okay for imagination point of view. But when children start believing, imitating such programs too much
Mm-hmm.
that they don't trust their parents, then it becomes problem for the family also.
In fact, that actually brings me to the you might have watched the Netflix series Adolescence, and how that actually it's a story about the small kid who ends up committing a major crime influenced by the social media narratives that the young kids are being subjected today. I think that's where your work of media literacy and empowering the next generation of students to understand that not everything that you see online or not everything that you watch is correct, need to be correct.
So it is very important time to time
Yeah.
check their like phone and other laptop
Mm.
and tab. And I would say that parents also,
Mhm.
uh, there is a privacy and security app you can say in your like laptop or phone. You must set that privacy and security to the private control
Mhm.
that should be there. Sometimes children they don't know, even they don't go for that. So one day you take time and either if they are having phones, tab or laptop, you go for that. And if you can't do yourself, then take help of some technical experts.
I would like to quickly understand if you can give some pointers on how do we de-digitalize ourselves.
I go for either walk, exercise,
Mhm.
and I'm a yoga practitioner also. I practice yoga every day,
Great.
sometimes more than 1 hour also, and sometimes even I get only 10 or 15 minutes.
Mm.
And if you don't get time at morning, you have daytime also, you have evening also. Just 15 minutes you have to take out for yourself.
Mm.
For 15 minutes, yoga is not much. Even, for example, we are sitting right now, we can do chair yoga.
Mm.
We can do chair exercise also. Get up and do some few exercise. So we have time.
Mm.
Even we are in the office, there also for 10 minutes we can take out.
Yeah.
And second thing for everyone, I would say there is a turning off button. You
Mm.
turn off all the notifications which are not required,
Mm.
specifically at morning. Turn off. Do not disturb button is also there. You can do that. You have digital well-being app in your phone. You
Mm.
can check that.
Mhm.
Digital well-being app helps you to see how much time you have spent
Mm.
on different apps.
Mm.
Then definitely next day you would like to reduce that time.
Note, I think I would like to
I
thank.
would like to register I would like to add on some more thing like
Mhm.
what I believe women empowerment as because the she side is also working for that.
Mhm.
Women empowerment here is collaborating for the collective progress of the society,
Yeah.
collaborating for creating voices,
Mm.
creating spaces for the voices of not only women. Here, I would say we don't have to compete with men, neither with men nor with any other women. It
Yeah.
is a journey of ourselves. We have to support each other,
Yeah.
whether men children, senior citizens, every class of the society who are positive minded, who wants to work for the collective growth of the society. That's why I like this platform, which is talking about every aspect of the society. Thanks a lot for creating such platform and connecting like-minded people. So thank you, Dr. Chandra.
Mhm. Thank you so much, Dr. Pragya. And as a last note, I'm so delighted that you are right now part of the She Power Club, and it's going to be shaped up as a wonderful community of powerful women. So, what is that one message that you want to convey to women, powerful women, to come join in this community? Would you like to share a message?
Yes, of course. I would say this is the platform where you can give voice, give platform to your voice. And I think there are women from different background who require to be heard. They needs to be heard. They have so much to say. They have so much to contribute for the progress of the society. But the right kind of platform is required. That platform which aligns with their own vibes, and that platform which respects also. The most important thing today is respect. We can get everything, but if we respect each other's,
Yeah.
and here I have seen this platform, the way they are like contributing, the way they are handling situations, it is really commendable. Your entire team, so respectful, and they are really so quick also in responding.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pragya. This was amazing, wonderful talking to you. And once again, thanks from everyone at SheSight and all the listeners and viewers of this podcast. I'm pretty sure you have benefited from Dr. Pragya's insights about media literacy, and I'm hoping that you will be more careful when it comes to watching or sharing something which you see online. Thank you, and
Think before you click. That
think
will
before
be,
you
that
click.
should be always, yes, think before you click.
Thank you. Bye. Hello, everyone. Before you move on to the next video, I have a request to make. If you like this video and this podcast, if you gained some valuable information out of this video, I would request you to click on the subscribe button as well as follow us on our social media pages. The links are given in our description. Also, do sign up to our website www.shesightmag.com. We have amazing women stories as well as various women initiatives that are getting launched in the coming months. I'll see you there.